What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and it wouldn't... What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. It wouldn't be a day that ends in Y if there weren't a spectacular backfire from Team YouTube. Look, I understand that as a corporation posting online, you're going to hear from the rabble. You're going to hear from people who are upset about something. That's just par for the course. Now, if, let's say, hypothetically, Susan stopped by and was like, hey, what do you think I should do about this? Should I have my creators YouTube account tweeting, or should I have my, official YouTube account tweeting out, AstroTurfed creators? I would probably say no. I would probably say you only open yourself up to ridicule and hilarity. We saw last week when they tweeted out they're testing the removal of dislikes. I mean, it's clear to me that they're not listening to their feedback. But on a day in which a hilarious gaffe was pointed out by Gad Sad, YouTube creators decided to put out a little tweet and then get hilariously roasted. I want to start by showing what Gad Sad pointed out. He said that here, our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think that it goes against community guidelines. We've removed the following content from YouTube. To give you context, Gad says, today is one of those days when I feel like quitting. When they can be so brazen and duplicitous, it's game over. My appeal to YouTube, which had 800 character limit. I'm truly speechless. I'm a professor who's produced 1,228 clips on your platform without a single problem. The clip you removed does not glorify anything like it says it does. It doesn't go after anybody. I'm being satirical about the manner in which some people have overreacted about the photo ID laws. I'm arguing that photo IDs are used in countless settings, hence a well-functioning democracy. Prospective voters should be properly identified. There is nothing objectionable in my clip. It had a large number of views with a near perfect like to dislike ratio. It was fun, informative, and satirical. Please do the right thing and reinstate it. I'm utterly disenchanted that you would engage in such behavior. Well, obviously, his inclination is that the video was removed because it was in support of requiring identification for voting. And you see Team YouTube replying, thanks for tagging us. We'll see. We'll see if that actually happens. I don't think it will. I think that there are certain topics that you simply cannot talk about on YouTube, which is what I'm going to talk about. Two great alternatives. I'm going to use this opportunity to continue at my own peril, continue to promote, because I think alternative tech or new tech is very important. Earlier today, YouTube put out a tweet which hilariously backfired, saying, that face you make when you finished a day long of filming and editing and your upload finally posts. Oh, finally. Let's see. Let's look at the first reply. The face I make when it doesn't get pushed out to my subscribers with notifications. How about that time when you justifyingly punish small creators by snatching away their monetization for Logan Paul, something they didn't even do? You could see YouTube suddenly decides to flag it, and the claims come in, and then it gets demonetized. Regarding, all of these are just people, and what's funny is the creator's account only seems to reply to, the positive posts. What I put in here, like by very, very new or small YouTubers, they don't reply to any of the critical posts. They only reply to the positive posts, which I guess, you probably go crazy if all you did was deal with flack nonstop. And then you go, all in here is just, if you look at the quote tweets too, it's even more hilarious. And then other platforms are dunking on them. Here's 20 quote tweets. Let's take a look. That face, when you finish a day of filming, even longer days of editing, and it's uploaded to YouTube and gets hit with false copyright strike, and there's no way to fight back until the voices of everyone back you up to remove the strike. The face you make when you continuously screw over your creators because you won't take the time to talk to them, then pretend to care and act like you understand or can relate. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I understand. Here's yellow flash in here. That face you make when you finish a long day of filming and editing and YouTube shadow bans and demonetizes your video. Here's Odyssey getting in here, dunking that face you make when it's demonetized, and YouTube won't tell you why. I mean, I understand why YouTube is, why it's not practical to expect YouTube to reply to every single creator on the platform. It would literally be impossible. What's the best system for this? Well, better than what they're doing. You know, right now, when I often will get a video that might get, the removal of ads or something like that. And it's almost never the correct reason. Although I will admit, the overwhelming majority of my content lately has been good, has been clean. That's because I've been doing this for 5 years and I know the right, the words I can say, the words I can't say. I keep my Midwestly channel for topics. If I didn't have a day job today, I would have put up 2 videos on Midwestly because there's a lot I want to talk about there. But I just know that there are things that I can't say or ways I have to word things. It's not a great future. A lot of people don't know this, but my day job is I run an advertising agency, and really almost no creator or no, advertiser cares about the content that their videos are on. I've had one client in all my years. They were a big Fortune 500 client during the first adpocalypse. But for the most part, advertisers only care about whether or not the traffic is profitable, if they're making money off of it. That's what matters. And there are so many problems, unfortunately, with the communication gaps on YouTube. And I won't argue that, I'm not going to argue that these alternatives are better, but I will say that I use them and that their traffic numbers are growing. I just want to continue to point out, I am on BitChute, and many of my videos average between 1,000 and 4,000 or 5,000 views every day here. This is not a tiny audience. This is not nobody. It's not uncommon for me to get 6,000, 7,000 views. It's not uncommon for me to get less than 2,000 too, but I mean, it's growing. Also, I'm going to leave a link in the pinned comment below to my Odyssey channel. This is kind of where I'm going primarily as my alternative or new tech, replacement tech is. If nothing else, sign up for an account at Odyssey. Sign up for an account, watch a few videos, and I bet you'll like the platform. And it's just different because, it's like old YouTube. There's all sorts of stuff on here. My link, I think if you use my link, it'll automatically subscribe you to my channel too or something. There's like referrals. So use my link. That helps. I guess that helps. If you use my link, it helps boost my content or something. I don't really understand everything about how it works, but use my link anyway. So yeah, give an alt platform a try. I'm not saying to move over immediately. I'm just saying, once a week, see what's going on one of these alt platforms. I bet you'll find a new creator that you love that you didn't even know existed. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.